Welcome back to Kingdom Treasures. Today we have an incredibly powerful story that will not only inspire you, but also deepen your understanding of life, death, and the eternal love of God. Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? Well, one man's extraordinary near-death experience may just hold the answers you seek. This is the story of a man who died, met Jesus, and returned with a profound message for all of us. On May 5, 2006, our story begins with a man who was a supervisor at the Department of National Freedom for the juvenile courts in the Seattle area. It was a seemingly ordinary day until he suddenly experienced intense pain on his right side, pain he recognized from past kidney stones but hoped would subside. But this time, it didn't pass. He made the decision to go to the emergency room. Initially diagnosed with not just a kidney stone, but also a kidney infection, he underwent surgery that seemed successful. However, unbeknownst to anyone, the antibiotics weren't effectively fighting the infection, leading to sepsis. His organs began to fail, and he was declared clinically dead for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. In that moment of death, he experienced something extraordinary. As he left his body, he was transported through the hospital and beyond the blue sky and into outer space. In the blink of an eye, he arrived in heaven. Upon arrival, he felt an overwhelming sense of peace and absolute acceptance. It was a place of perfect harmony, where everything radiated happiness. He recalled seeing bright lights that looked like windows, not just points of light at the end of a tunnel as many describe. As he moved forward in this heavenly realm, he realized there was no fear present at all. In fact, he felt a profound sense of peace and tranquility. Romans 15:13 tells us, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him." This man felt that joy and peace in its purest form. As he continued his journey, he longed to see Jesus face to face. And when he finally reached that clearing in heaven, he saw Jesus surrounded by angels and the redeemed souls who once lived on earth. Overwhelmed by love, he fell to his knees before Jesus. He described how Jesus looked at him with eyes filled with love, as if he had never disobeyed in his entire life. In that moment, Jesus began to transmit knowledge directly into his mind, an experience he described as an information download. He gained a deeper understanding of God's love, eternity, and the significance of our choices on earth. John 3:16 reminds us, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son." This love became profoundly real to him in heaven. Yet, despite the blissful experience, Jesus told him it wasn't his time. He needed to return. Reluctantly accepting this message, he was brought back to his body just as doctors were preparing to declare him dead. To everyone's amazement, his vital signs began to return. His near-death experience transformed his perspective on life and death. He no longer feared death. Instead, he recognized it as merely a transition to something infinitely beautiful. He felt compelled to share his story with others, hoping to help them understand God's unconditional love. He learned that family bonds continue into eternity in a purer way. Upon returning, he even encountered many souls in heaven whom he never expected to see. As Ephesians 2:8-9 states, "For by grace you have been saved through faith. It is the gift of God." This grace is what he experienced in heaven, a grace that surpasses human understanding. So, if this story touched your heart today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Kingdom Treasures, and share this message with friends and family.